Tonight, 3 journeys await you. First, you will cross the quiet spans of the starlit bridge. Then, you'll wander among the lantern-lit paths of the midnight orchard. Finally, you'll find rest within the guiding glow of the lighthouse. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. Let the night carry you gently, one story into the next. The path unfolds beneath a canopy of branches, their leaves shimmering faintly with starlight. Ahead, the ground rises gently until it meets a wooden bridge stretching across a quiet ravine. The bridge is long and narrow, its railings entwined with ivy and soft moss. Lanterns hang from posts along its span, their glow steady and golden, marking the way like stars fallen close to earth. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. As you step onto the bridge, the wood beneath your feet creaks softly, welcoming your presence. The air grows cooler here, lifted by the gentle currents drifting up from below. The scent is fresh, earth, stone, and wildflowers blooming unseen along the ravine's edge. The night holds its silence kindly, wrapping you in stillness, broken only by the faint hum of the lantern flames. Halfway across, you pause to lean on the railing. The view opens wide. Below, a stream threads its way between stones, its silver line glimmering under the moonlight. The sound of flowing water drifts upward, calm and rhythmic, a song older than words. The stars above scatter brightly, their reflections caught and carried by the stream far beneath your feet. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. The bridge feels steady, as though it has stood for centuries, holding countless travelers in moments just like this. Its wood is smooth beneath your palm, polished by time and gentle touch. You run your hand along the railing and feel its quiet strength, its patient endurance. Each step you take across it feels lighter, as if some unseen weight has been lifted away. The lanterns flicker softly, their glow weaving golden threads into the night air. They light not only the bridge, but also your path forward, guiding you to the far side, where the trees open again. Each flame sways slightly in the breeze, steady yet alive, as though breathing with you. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. At the far end of the bridge, the path curves and widens, leading to a small platform set among the trees. A bench rests there, carved from stone, its surface cool and smooth. You sit for a moment, feeling the quiet pulse of the night settle more deeply into you. The bridge stretches behind, the path stretches ahead, and for now you rest between them, held in the stillness of the star-lit crossing. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. The night is vast, yet gentle. The stars above shimmer like lanterns of their own, watching, steady and calm. You feel their presence as you sit, the silence of the ravine below blending with the quiet strength of the bridge. Time softens here, as though the night itself has chosen to linger with you, to walk at your pace. You rise slowly, your steps light, your breath calm, your body eased by the bridge's embrace. The path beyond awaits, and you follow it into the next chapter of the night. The path beyond the bridge narrows, winding gently between tall pines. Their trunks rise like pillars into the night, their branches swaying softly, letting moonlight slip through in silver fragments. The air is cool, scented with pine and damp earth, a freshness that settles easily into your chest. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. As you walk, you notice how the ground beneath your feet feels softer here. Moss spreads thickly across stones, muffling your steps until you seem to move without sound. The forest listens, but it does not intrude. Every rustle of leaves, every shift of branches, blends into the night's quiet song. Ahead, the trees part to reveal another span of the bridge. This one arches higher, its planks smoother, its lanterns glowing whiter, like small moons suspended in the air. You step onto it, and immediately the space around you widens. The ravine falls deeper here, the water below darker, its voice a low, steady murmur rising into the silence. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. Halfway across, you stop and rest your hands on the railing. The view is different now, no longer just the stream, but the sky stretched wide and unbroken above. The stars shine brighter here, as if being closer to them has sharpened their light. You tilt your head back, and for a moment, the night feels endless, yet welcoming, as though it has unfolded just for you. The lanterns sway slightly in the breeze, their light forming shifting patterns on the planks beneath your feet. You watch the shadows dance, slow and unhurried, as if they too are part of the night's calm rhythm. The longer you stand there, the more your breath matches that rhythm, your chest rising and falling like the lantern flames themselves. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. A small sound catches your ear, the splash of water far below. You lean forward slightly and see ripples spreading across the surface of the stream, the moon's reflection bending, breaking, then reforming whole again. It feels like a reminder that even in movement, stillness returns, always steady, always waiting. You lift your gaze once more to the far side of the bridge. There, another platform rests among the trees, this one smaller, more hidden, its stone bench tucked into a curve of roots. You make your way toward it, each step slower than the last, as if the bridge itself is asking you to linger. When you reach the platform, you sit again, the stone cool beneath you. The sound of water rises. The stars continue their silent watch, and the lanterns glow with steady patience. For a while, you simply breathe, letting the bridge's calm sink deeper into you, letting the night itself hold you in its quiet arms. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. The path continues, but you remain for a moment longer, resting, listening, feeling the night unfold around you. You rise from the bench, leaving behind the soft glow of lanterns, and stepping once more onto the path. The forest closes gently around you, its canopy arching like a vaulted ceiling. Each step feels lighter now, your body moving with ease, your breath in rhythm with the night. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The path curves downward and soon opens to the third span of the bridge. This one is longer, stretching far into the mist that drifts low over the ravine. Its lanterns glow faintly, their light softened by the haze, creating halos of gold that guide your way forward. You step onto the planks, and the sound of wood beneath your feet blends with the hush of mist and water. The air is cooler here. It brushes your skin gently, carrying the scent of damp stone and wildflowers hidden in the shadows. The mist curls around your ankles, rises in delicate threads, and fades as quickly as it forms. Every breath you take feels clean, as though the night has been distilled into this quiet crossing. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. Halfway across, the mist parts enough to reveal the stream below. Its surface shimmers with scattered light, reflecting both lanterns and stars. Ripples move across it slowly, catching the glow and bending it into patterns that shift and dissolve. Watching them is like watching thoughts drift away, appearing, softening, then vanishing into calm. You pause at the railing, resting your hands on its smooth wood. The bridge sways lightly with the breeze, not unsettling, but gentle, almost like the cradle of a rocking chair. It soothes you, reminds you to let go of the day's weight, to rest in the rhythm of the night. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. The lanterns above flicker once, then steady, their glow stretching farther into the mist. Their light seems to pull you onward, inviting you to complete the span. You take each step slowly, letting the mist fold behind you, until at last you reach the far side. Here, a small pavilion waits. Its roof is tiled in dark wood, its corners hung with paper lanterns that glow softly, their light warmer than the ones on the bridge. Inside rests a wooden bench, polished, smooth, waiting as if it had been placed there just for you. You enter and sit. The pavilion is open on all sides, the night flowing freely through it. From here you can see the bridges stretching behind, their lanterns shining in a line that seems to vanish into the stars. Ahead, another curve of the path disappears into the trees, promising yet more quiet crossings. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The pavilion holds you steady, balanced between past and future, between the light you've left and the glow that waits ahead. For now, you rest in its shelter, listening to the night, breathing with the stars, and feeling the bridge's calm still rocking gently within you. You rise slowly from the bench, leaving the pavilion behind. The path curves onward, its stones smooth beneath your feet, guiding you to the final crossing. Ahead, the trees thin, and the air feels wider, touched with a stillness that seems deeper than silence. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The last bridge stretches before you, broader and more open than the others. Its railings are carved with patterns of vines and stars, worn soft with time. Lanterns line its span in even intervals, their flame steady, their glow spilling outward to touch both the planks and the water far below. From the first step, you feel its calm settling into you, as if This bridge has been waiting for your arrival. Halfway across, you pause again at the railing. The ravine has widened here, and the stream below moves more slowly, its surface so smooth it mirrors the sky without breaking. The stars above shine so brightly in its depths that it is difficult to tell where reflection ends and heaven begins. For a moment, you feel suspended between two skies, one above, one below, your breath the only thread holding them together. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. The lanterns flicker softly in the breeze, each one casting a gentle circle of gold around itself. Together, they form a chain of light across the night, a path of stillness strung through the dark. You walk slowly, each step steady, each breath unhurried, following that chain until you near the far side. There, the bridge opens to a wide platform at the ravine's edge. At its center rests a stone circle, smooth and level, surrounded by low benches. You step into it, and the night seems to gather here, drawn inward by the shape. Above, the stars wheel slowly, their light falling across the circle like a veil. You sit on one of the benches, your body softening into its cool surface. The bridges stretch behind you, glowing faintly in the distance. The ravine lies below, a river of stars flowing endlessly. The forest edges stand guard, their branches steady and silent. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The night is complete here. Nothing more is needed. The circle, the stars, the bridges, the stream, all have led you to this point, to this stillness. You close your eyes, and the silence wraps around you, warm and steady, carrying you deeper into rest. Your breath slows, your body softens, your mind drifts like water beneath moonlight. The starlit bridge has guided you across the night, and now it holds you gently at its end, safe, calm, and at peace. The final lantern of the bridge glows behind you as the path bends forward. The sound of water fades, replaced by the soft rustle of leaves. Ahead, branches open into rows of trees heavy with fruit, blossoms glowing faintly in the moonlight. The bridge has carried you across, and now the midnight orchard welcomes you within its calm embrace. The path begins beneath a wooden arch, its beams draped in vines heavy with blossoms. The night air is cool, touched with the sweetness of fruit and flowers that linger unseen among the leaves. Beyond the arch lies the orchard, spread wide under the pale glow of the moon. Rows of trees stretch into the distance, their branches bowed with ripening fruit that gleams softly in silver light. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The earth beneath your feet is soft with moss, quieting your steps until even the crickets seem louder than your tread. Lanterns hang from the lowest branches, their glow spilling downward in golden pools. Each tree seems to hold its own constellation, a secret sky that sways gently in the night breeze. You follow the winding path, and with every step the orchard opens further, revealing not only trees, but the stillness between them. A stillness rich with calm. The leaves rustle like whispers, 1,000 voices speaking at once in a language older than memory. They do not rush, they do not demand. They simply flow, like wind made visible. The fruit hanging from the branches glimmers faintly. Apples with pale skin touched by dew. Pears round and golden. Plums so dark they seem almost carved from the night itself. Their fragrance drifts toward you, subtle yet unmistakable, as though the orchard is offering you a taste of its quiet abundance. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. You pause beside one of the trees and lift your hand to the bark. It is smooth and cool, worn by the touch of seasons. The tree seems steady, timeless, its roots hidden deep in the earth, but its calm rising up into your palm. You close your eyes, and for a moment, you feel the orchard's patience seep into you. The tree has waited through countless nights like this one, and now, in its silence, it shares that stillness with you. A lantern sways above, its light flickering against the leaves, scattering golden shadows across the ground. You continue along the path, deeper into the orchard. The rows of trees shift, curving into a small clearing where a stone well stands. Its edges are smooth with age, its stones silvered by moonlight. You lean over, gently, peering into its depths. Water glimmers faintly far below, reflecting the stars like a second sky. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. A small wooden bucket rests beside the well, its handle tied with rope. You lower it slowly, hearing the soft echo of rope sliding across stone. At last, the bucket dips into water, breaking the reflection into ripples of starlight. You draw it up again, the wood creaking, drops falling back in gentle rhythm. When the bucket reaches your hands, the water inside gleams clear and cool. You lift it to your lips and sip. The taste is fresh, sweet, with a faint fruit fragrance, as though the orchard itself has steeped its essence into the well. The water washes through you like a gentle tide. With it comes calm, with it comes ease, as though every breath afterward is cleaner, lighter. You set the bucket back, the rope sighing softly against stone. The clearing glows in silence. The well, the trees, the lanterns, they form a circle of peace that seems untouched by time. You stand in the middle of it, feeling as though you have always belonged here, as though the orchard has been waiting to welcome you. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. Beyond the clearing, the path continues. You see it lined with apple trees, their branches bending low to form a kind of archway, leaves interlacing above into a green ceiling shot through with moonlight. You step forward, and the orchard seems to bow with you, fruit glistening like gentle stars as you pass beneath. The night feels infinite, yet soft. With each step, the orchard deepens, carrying you further into its quiet embrace. The archway of branches leads you into a wider grove, where the trees stand taller, their canopies rising like cathedral domes. Moonlight filters down through the leaves in shifting patterns, laying silver mosaics on the mossy ground. The air is cooler here, touched with the faint perfume of blossoms hidden high among the branches. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. You pause in the grove and listen. The orchard speaks in gentle layers of sound. The faint stir of leaves brushing against one another. The quiet fall of fruit settling into the grass. The soft hum of the night itself, surrounding all things. The sounds blend together, neither loud nor insistent, but balanced, like a song designed for calm. A low stone bench rests beneath one of the taller trees. You sit upon it, feeling the coolness of the stone spread into your body, grounding you in the moment. Overhead, pears dangle from branches, their golden skins gleaming faintly in the lantern light. One sways gently, as if moved by an unseen hand, before settling again into stillness. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. You reach for one of the pears, lifting it carefully from its branch. It comes away easily, as though the tree had always meant to give it. In your hands, it feels warm from the night air, its surface smooth and perfect. You bring it to your lips and take a bite. The flesh is soft and sweet, the taste almost luminous, like sunlight remembered in the middle of the night. With each chew, a quiet ease spreads through you, reaching your shoulders, your arms, your chest. When the fruit is finished, you place the core gently at the base of the tree, where moss and soil wait to receive it. The act feels complete, as though you've joined a cycle that has been flowing for centuries. One breath, one fruit, one night among countless others. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. Beyond the grove, you see another path open. This one is narrower, edged with tall grasses that bend with the breeze. You follow it, and the orchard shifts again. Here the trees are smaller, closer together, their branches forming soft tunnels of green. Lanterns dangle lower, their golden circles overlapping until the path glows like a dream corridor, endless and calm. As you walk, you notice tiny lights among the leaves, fireflies, glowing and fading in their slow, natural rhythm. They drift between branches, their movements gentle, unhurried, as though they too are part of the orchard's lullaby. You pause to watch them. Their light is faint compared to the lanterns, yet no less beautiful, as if the orchard itself has scattered stars among its trees. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. The path leads to a small wooden bridge arched over a narrow stream. You pause at its center, leaning on the rail. The water below is clear, running smooth and quiet, reflecting the moon in broken fragments that sparkle with movement. The stream whispers as it flows, its voice mingling with the hum of the orchard, weaving another layer into the night's calm. You linger there, watching the water, listening to the soft chorus of trees, air, and earth. In this place, time feels weightless, and you too feel lighter, as though you could rest here forever, surrounded by the orchard's gentle embrace. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. The bridge leads onward toward yet another opening in the trees. There, a faint glow beckons, warmer than lantern light, softer than moonlight. You step forward, following the glow, your steps quiet, your breath steady, your body drifting deeper into ease. The glow ahead grows brighter as you leave the bridge behind. It leads you into another clearing, round and open, where the grass is soft and sprinkled with tiny white flowers that gleam like stars fallen from the sky. At the clearing's center stands a tall apple tree, older than all the rest, its trunk wide and steady, its branches spreading high like a crown. Hanging from those branches are lanterns made of glass, each holding a flame that flickers gently, as if breathing with the night. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. You step closer to the great tree. Its bark is rough and cool beneath your hand, yet the moment you touch it, you feel warmth travel into your palm, a quiet, pulsing rhythm, like a heartbeat hidden within the wood. The air here feels heavier, not with weight, but with presence, as though this tree has gathered centuries of nights within its roots and is now sharing them with you. At the base of the tree rests a circle of stones, forming a low seat. You settle onto it, leaning back until you can see the lanterns above. Their flames sway softly in the breeze, their light crossing and weaving, creating a shifting canopy of gold and silver. It feels like sitting beneath a sky within a sky, as though two heavens had come together above you. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. The apples hanging from this tree glow faintly, their skins brushed with light, as if each held a piece of the moon inside. One drops softly into the grass beside you, making no sound except the faintest thud. You lift it into your hand. It feels cool and perfect, its surface shining in the glow of the lanterns. When you bring it to your lips and take a bite, the taste is crisp, sweet, and strangely calming, like memory itself given shape. With each swallow, your breath deepens, your body softens, your thoughts slow into silence. When the apple is finished, you lean back again, eyes drifting closed. The orchard continues its quiet song, leaves whispering, grasses swaying, fireflies flickering, water murmuring from the stream nearby. Every sound is gentle, every rhythm steady, each one carrying you further from the day. deeper into the night. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. When you open your eyes once more, you notice a path leading away from the great tree. It is narrower than the others, lined with low shrubs that glow faintly, their blossoms pale and fragrant. The lanterns here are fewer, their light softer, as if asking for whispers rather than words. You rise, and with a final glance at the great tree, you follow this quiet path. The ground beneath you feels different here, springy, almost like walking on a carpet of moss and petals. Your steps make no sound. The orchard has hushed itself, and in that hush, you feel a calm so deep it seems endless. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Ahead, the path widens into a grove where the trees form a circle. At its center lies a low stone pool, its water still and clear. The surface reflects the moon and the branches above, creating a second sky beneath your feet. You kneel at the edge, letting your hand trail into the water. It is cool, smooth, and steady. And when you lift your fingers, drops fall back in perfect ripples that seem to echo far beyond the pool. You sit at the edge of the stone pool, leaning back slightly, the ground firm beneath you. The reflections shimmer and shift, and you realize that the orchard has carried you here for rest, as though every step, every turn, has been leading to this place of stillness. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. The water, the trees, the stars, the blossoms, they weave together into a lullaby without words, holding you in their endless calm. The pool lies still before you, a mirror of the sky above. Stars shimmer within its surface, bending with the ripples from your breath, reforming each time into new constellations. The trees around the grove stand tall and silent, their branches leaning inward as if protecting this hidden sanctuary. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. You lean back against the stone rim of the pool. The coolness supports you, firm and grounding, while the sounds of the orchard drift gently around you. The leaves murmur overhead, the grasses sway in steady rhythm, and far away, the stream whispers its endless song. Each sound joins with your breath, blending into one calm, unbroken hush. A faint glow spreads across the surface of the pool. You watch as a single petal falls from a tree above, landing softly on the water. It drifts without effort, carried by invisible currents, circling outward in slow spirals. More petals follow, white and gold under the lantern light, until the pool is covered with a constellation of blossoms. They move as one, never colliding, always finding space. like stars flowing in a gentle orbit. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Your eyes grow heavier as you watch the petals drift. The orchard feels endless now, not in distance, but in depth, as though it stretches inward rather than outward, drawing you closer to its heart. You close your eyes for a moment, listening. The silence is full, rich, and alive. You realize that in this place, you are no longer a visitor. You are part of the orchard's night, as rooted and as welcome as the trees themselves. When you open your eyes again, the pool seems brighter, as though the moon itself has come nearer. The water no longer reflects only the sky, but glows from within, a quiet radiance rising up through its depths. The petals shimmer on its surface, each one touched by light, each one glowing softly before fading into the water. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. A gentle breeze moves through the grove. It lifts your hair, brushes your skin, and carries with it a fragrance both floral and sweet. The combined essence of blossoms, fruit, and earth. You breathe it in, and it fills you with stillness, spreading through every part of you until there is no separation between body and night, breath and air, self and orchard. You rest your hands on the stone, palms open, fingers relaxed. The weight of the day has long since fallen away. In its place, there is only ease. Ease in your breath. Ease in your thoughts. Ease in the way the orchard holds you without asking for anything in return. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Your gaze drifts upward. The branches form a perfect circle overhead, framing the moon in silver light. Clouds pass slowly, and with each one, the light bends and softens, creating patterns that dance across the grove. It feels like the orchard itself is breathing with you, rising and falling with every inhale, every exhale. The pool glows, the petals drift, the stars above scatter their light. All is steady, all is calm. You close your eyes once more and let the orchard carry you deeper into its embrace. The orchard's blossoms fall softly behind you as the path narrows, guiding you toward the shore. The scent of fruit and flowers fades, replaced by the clean breath of salt air. In the distance, rising from the rocks, a steady light turns slowly across the sea. You leave the orchard's stillness, stepping now toward the glow of the lighthouse. The night has settled along the coast, a velvet sky brushed with faint clouds, drifting slowly above the horizon. The lighthouse stands tall at the edge of the rocky shore, its pale stone walls washed silver by the moonlight. The lantern room at the top glows gently, not as a warning to night, but as a soft companion to the sea. You arrive at the worn wooden door, its surface cool beneath your fingertips. A faint saltiness lingers in the air, mixed with the subtle sweetness of wild grass growing nearby. The wind is quiet, carrying only the sound of water against stone, a rhythm both steady and forgiving. The handle turns with ease, and the door opens into the circular stairwell. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inside, the walls are lined with smooth white paint, dimly lit by lanterns that flicker as if sighing with the night. The spiral staircase rises gently upward, each step crafted from dark wood, worn smooth by time. The scent here is warm and aged, like driftwood carried from far-off shores. The steps creak softly under your weight, but not with strain, only with a kind of gentle memory. You begin to climb slowly, one step at a time. The rhythm of your movement feels in harmony with the waves outside, as though the lighthouse itself is guiding you, in no hurry at all. At intervals, narrow windows open to the sea. Through each one, you glimpse fragments of the night ocean, a shimmer of moonlight on the tide, the faint arc of stars reflected in dark waters, the horizon breathing in silver. Pause for a moment at one of these windows. Rest your hand upon the cool sill. The breeze drifts in, carrying the crispness of the ocean air. You breathe with it, steady and calm. Inhale. Exhale. The staircase continues, winding upward in graceful turns. As you move, you feel the quiet embrace of the tower surrounding you, the walls holding you like a gentle cocoon. There is no urgency, no destination pressing upon you, only the slow ascent, the steady pace of your breath, and the distant song of the ocean. A lantern above sways slightly in the draft, casting patterns of gold across the wall. The light shifts gently, as though painting the story of the night in motion. Shadows bend and soften, fading into the calm stillness of the stone. At last, you reach a small landing, halfway up the tower. Here, a wooden bench rests beside another window, inviting you to pause. The wood is smooth and welcoming. You sit, the surface cool against your palms. Before you, the window frames a wide view of the ocean's endless stretch. The light from the moon lies across the sea like a pathway made only of silver. You rest there, watching, listening, breathing with the rhythm of the waves. Inhale. Exhale. The night seems endless, and the journey upward is only just beginning. You remain seated on the wooden bench, letting the stillness seep deeper into your body. The ocean beyond the window moves in long, unbroken breaths. Waves rise, curve, and fall again, each one folding into the next, as though they have always known this rhythm. The air carries a faint dampness here, cool against your skin, with a trace of salt that lingers on your lips. You close your eyes for a moment and simply listen. The lighthouse hums faintly, its stones holding echoes of centuries, while the sea outside continues its endless hymn. The sound is not loud, not insistent, just steady, like the pulse of the night itself. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. When you open your eyes again, the moon has shifted slightly in the sky. Its light now streaming across the water in a softer angle. Shadows ripple across the waves, stretching and bending, as though the sea itself is dreaming. You linger there, watching the silver drift of light, until the bench beneath you creaks gently, reminding you of the path still spiraling upward. Rising, you place your hand once more on the curved wall of the stairwell. Its surface is cool, and the faint texture of stone grounds you with each step. The climb resumes, slow and patient, the wooden stairs answering with a soft sigh beneath your feet. With every turn, the lanterns continue to guide you, their flames steady but never harsh. They glow as though lit not by fire alone, but by some quiet intention to soothe. Their light catches in the grain of the wood, highlighting paths and patterns long carried by time. A window opens again along the way, smaller this time, framing only a narrow band of horizon. Through it, you glimpse a distant ship's lantern, swaying faintly on the water. A tiny point of gold in the wide night. It moves slowly, almost imperceptibly, as though floating in a dream. You pause here as well, resting one hand on the sill, leaning gently toward the cool air drifting through. The breeze brushes against your cheek, carrying the hush of waves breaking far below. You match your breath to it, steady and unhurried. Inhale, exhale. The staircase continues to spiral. Higher now, the sound of the waves softens, blending into a more distant murmur. The air grows lighter, touched with the faint fragrance of oil from the lantern room above. Each step feels less like a climb and more like drifting upward, the lighthouse itself carrying you toward its beacon. At last, you notice the faint glow from the lantern chamber seeping down the stairwell. It shimmers across the walls, delicate as a reflection on water. You are close, but not there yet. The path still turns gently upward, promising another quiet pause, another moment to linger before the summit. You continue, one hand trailing the smooth curve of the wall, your steps quiet, measured, unhurried. The tower breathes with you, holding you in its calm ascent. The spiral staircase carries you onward, the air now thinner, touched with a faint warmth from the great lantern above. The glow spreads downward in soft ribbons, painting the walls with shifting patterns, like liquid gold poured across stone. Each step you take feels slower, more deliberate, as if time itself has settled into the same unhurried pace. The sound of the ocean has grown quieter with the climb. Instead of the steady crash of waves, you hear their softened echo, a distant hush that blends with the steady pulse of the lighthouse. Every so often, the wood beneath your feet sighs, not from strain, but from memory, as though it remembers all who have climbed before. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. You pause again at a narrow alcove where another small window waits. Leaning close, you look out at the horizon. The moon is higher now, its silver path stretched long and fluid over the water. The ship's lantern you glimpsed earlier is still there, but farther away, its glow dimming into the night. The sea reflects the starlight like countless scattered candles, each one flickering in gentle agreement with the rhythm of the tide. You rest your hand on the stone sill, cool and grounding beneath your palm. The breeze slips through the opening, brushing your face with the scent of salt and something faintly floral carried from the shoreline. Wild blooms hidden among the grass, unseen in the dark. You breathe it in slowly, feeling the night fill your chest, and let it go again. Inhale, exhale. The climb resumes. The lantern light above grows brighter, though never harsh, only welcoming. Shadows shift in soft arcs along the walls, swaying gently with the air currents. You notice the rhythm of your steps has become its own kind of lullaby. Wood sighing, breath flowing, lantern hum echoing softly. At another turn, you come upon a small landing with a round wooden table set against the wall. A single brass oil lamp rests upon it, its flame steady and calm. Beside the lamp sits a weathered logbook, its pages open as though waiting. The handwriting is delicate, looping, though you do not read it. Instead, you trace your fingers lightly across the page, feeling the faint indentation of the ink, a record of voices and journeys long past. The lamp glows gently, its warmth reaching out, its flame steady as your breath. You linger here, not to study or to wonder, but simply to share this quiet space. The lighthouse seems to hold not just light, but memory. And in this moment, you are part of its gentle story. When at last you rise, the staircase continues, curling higher, the glow above now beckoning clearly. The air is filled with a faint shimmer, almost as if the light itself has a sound. The way ahead is open, steady, patient. Take another slow breath. Inhale, exhale, and step onward. The spiral stairway leads to its final turn, where the air grows warmer, filled with a soft golden glow. The lantern chamber waits just above, its light spilling downward in patient beams that seem to welcome your every step. You move slowly, your hand gliding along the cool curve of the wall, your breath aligned with the tower's quiet rhythm. As you reach the top, the stairwell opens into the round lantern room. The great glass windows stretch around you, framing the sea in every direction. The lantern itself turns slowly, a steady rotation casting arcs of light across the dark water. It does not flash sharply, but glides, as though painting the ocean with a brush dipped in moonlight. You step closer to the glass. From here, the horizon is endless. The sea moves below like a single vast breath, rising and falling, each wave folding into the next. The sky above is jeweled with stars, their light scattered gently across the water's surface. You stand in the heart of the lighthouse, yet you feel as though you are standing within the night itself. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. There's a chair by the window, simple and wooden, waiting for you. You sit, and the lantern's glow settles around you like a blanket. The light moves across your hands, your face, the floor, soft, even, reassuring. Outside, the waves continue their song, quieter now, like whispers telling you that the world is at rest. The tower creaks faintly as the night air shifts, but even the sound of wood feels like part of the rhythm, another note in the endless lullaby of sea and sky. The lighthouse, the ocean, the stars, they breathe with you, steady and calm. Inhale, exhale. As you sit in this quiet glow, let your body feel heavier, as though sinking gently into the chair. Notice your breath. Slow it. Deepen it. Let each inhale bring calm, and each exhale release the day. Your shoulders soften. Your arms grow warm and still. Your hands rest loosely, without effort. Feel the cool night air drift across your face, a gentle reminder that the world outside is vast, steady, and at peace. The lantern's light continues to turn, slow and unhurried. With each sweep, imagine it carrying away any last thought, any last worry, leaving only quiet. Inhale, exhale. The waves below fold into one another, steady as sleep itself. Let their rhythm become your rhythm. Let the lighthouse hold you, calm and safe. Now, drift with the tide of the night, softer, slower, until the edges of thought blur and you are carried gently into dreams. You have crossed the bridge of stars, wandered the orchard of night, and stood beneath the guiding light of the sea. Each step has carried you deeper into calm, each story closer to rest. Take one last slow breath. Inhale, exhale. Let sleep carry you now, gentle and unbroken, into the quiet beyond dreams.